loves, so this is the promised self-introduction video, even though actually I'm not so sure what I can say, what I have to say. But yeah, in this video I'll just talk a little bit about myself so we can be friends, and hopefully you can tell me a bit about you too, but of course that's not mandatory. But if anyone's interested, feel free to either comment down below about to tell me a little bit about yourself, or comment to see if you're interested in me making a Instagram account for this, so then you can DM me. But yeah, or you can DM me on Reddit if you see me from there. I'll be open to chatting. But yeah, basically, hi, my name is Lena. Lena is not my real name because it's a name that I had derived from my real name, which I think is too formal, so I don't like it. Literally, whenever anyone call me by that name, I'm like, am I in trouble? You know, so, yeah. I don't know why I switched voice, but, yeah, so I am Lena, I am 19, and I study theater and psychology at school, at university. I love anything arts related, be it like acting, singing, dancing, visual arts, languages, psychology, just like anything arts related, because I love how it's so open to interpretation and everything. I just really appreciate that openness, and it makes me think a lot more, because I love analysis and everything. It's very cool. And then yeah, so I made a language sub, right? Yeah, so I'm currently learning English. Wait, what? I'm learning English? Fair enough, I guess. I guess I can't really speak. I'm learning Korean and Japanese. But I'm fluent in Cantonese, Mandarin, and English. I just love languages because of how it's so interesting when I see similarities between all the languages that I know, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, it's a very interesting journey to take on. So right now I'm trying to focus on Korean, but I used to study Japanese at school when I took a course for it, but I don't think I really learned a lot, except for a little grammar, because I used to watch a lot of anime, and I picked up a lot of my Japanese from there. In terms of Korean as well, my Japanese is more advanced than my Korean previously, because I guess it's because I watched more anime as I was a kid than me watching Korean content, because I was a K-pop fan since a really young age, like when I was in elementary school, but I never really watched much K-drama, especially in Korean, because even if I watch anything, it's probably on TV dubbed. Disgusting. Yeah, but maybe that's why I don't absorb as much Korean as Japanese, because brain development, blah blah blah, yeah. But now, since I'm focusing more on Korean, then I would say that my Korean level is probably around my Japanese level. Not so sure. It's a little confusing. I can go on a whole rant about my language journey, because it's just like I'm at this awkward level between beginner and intermediate. Like, I have been told I have a good accent when I speak at their language. So at least I got the speaking down, but I don't have the words. Like, I have very limited level of vocabulary, and grammar just suck ass. Like, I hate grammar so much. I feel like I've never even learned grammar when I was a kid. I feel like I just kind of absorbed it naturally. That's why my English grammar is still. Yeah, I said grammar accidentally, but it made sense because it's crappy grammar. It's so bad. Well, it's not like that bad, but like it's it's not the best. Like, yeah. So I struggle a lot when it comes to grammars, but I'm trying very hard. I'm taking a break today from revising Korean because I just had a lot of schoolwork to deal with. But recently, I think for 2 weeks now, I have been doing like revision, just like Korean lessons, like self taught lessons, those textbook lessons daily. So I would say that the momentum is going pretty good. I am pretty much done with most of my assignments now. So tomorrow, after I'm done with my readings, I would be studying Korean again, and I'm honestly pretty excited. I can't wait to be fluent because I want to talk to my Korean friends in Korean. And like the thing is, right now, because I am fluent in 3 languages, right? But even if my dad is not as fluent as I am, like, even if he can't speak, like, let's say Mandarin, but he still understands it. So, like, all of the languages that I speak, he can understand. But I just want to learn something and be fluent in something that he wouldn't understand. I feel like that would be very cool. But yeah, oh right, and I said reading, right? I mention that I'm a tarot reader? I'm a tarot reader. So, if anyone would like to book with me, I have a side business. This is not meant to be a promotion. It's just like another aspect of myself because I do dedicate some time, quite a lot of time, to this business, and also I love this business because I'm actually planning to be a therapist in the future. I love giving people consultations, like guidance. I like to help people by talking to them and stuff. So if you can't tell, I love talking. So yeah, book with me if you want to. Of course, that's not a thing that you have to do. But thank you for listening so far in. Once again, if you don't mind telling me a little bit about yourself, then please do either comment down below, or like if you know me from Reddit, then DM me there, or just comment for my Instagram. I'll make one. Yeah, I hope to see you guys more around. That's not English. I hope to see you guys around more. And I hope that this experiment will work.